As you could see, Matt Marauder has acquired a new meat mover, a new automobile, a new thing to break. We've already broken it. It's a 2012 Subaru WRX hatch. It's beautiful, World Rally Blue, one owner. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace from this guy Kevin, this 54-year-old dude with a wife and kids. He had a book, like a manila folder, like 6 inches thick of the entire service history. So he's a very trustworthy individual, but 30 minutes into my goddamn drive home from Connecticut, because I bought the car from Connecticut because this is the cleanest example of a WRX hatch I could find. So I trooped it out 3 hours to Western Connecticut in the Kia Sportage, and 30 minutes after I got the car, check engine light on, and I was just ready to run through 35 brick walls. I was fucking heated, dude. I didn't even get a chance to enjoy the car. I figured, I'd have 3 weeks with it before a check engine light came on and something terminally went wrong, and I would just deal with it then. I wasn't expecting a half hour. I don't get a break, I guess. That's just what's going on with this car. And I know a lot of people who are watching this are probably just going to be laughing and chuckling, and because, this is one of those cars that it's a Subaru from 2012. It's pretty old, so these Subarus are just a pain in the arse, mate. But, I mean, if you just take a look at this automobile that's being presented in this very video, it is absolutely fucking gorgeous, mate. Look at it. The rear end is particularly my favorite with those clear headlights. Previous owner kept it stock. Very tasteful. The only mods he added was a Cobb short shifter, Cobb bushings, and a dual exit on both sides, Cobb exhaust. Doesn't make too much noise, and it just sounds just like a Subaru Boxer, like a muffled fart. Perfect. I saw this car on Marketplace. I hit him up. I was like, shoot me straight, buddy. What the fuck is the deal with this car? What's wrong with it? Why is it listed for such a good price? And the reason was because he recently did have an engine problem with it. Back in March, he had to get the engine pulled. He had to get new heads, new valves, and because there was a misfire on cylinder 3. Now, he got that done at Subaru, and apparently everything's been running good. As far as I'm concerned, the engine's been running good since I've been using it. Even with the check engine light, the engine is still running fine. And I'll tell you guys what the check engine light is for. Just give me 1 second, guys. Stop fucking rushing me. This is a lot for me. Only damage, as you can see, is on the hood right there. Just some paint was scuffed or weathered, oxidized, whatever. But other than that, the car is beautiful, as you can see. Where was I, though? I got on Marketplace. I test drove it for 45 minutes. It was 100 degrees outside. Engine temps stayed the same the entire time, right in the middle. So that's beautiful. The video is going to keep repeating because I only took like a 2-minute, 30-second B-roll. So just take it easy on me there. It's just going to be a repeating video with some pictures thrown in. Okay, so that's what's happening. I checked under the car, no leaks. He recently got new AC, like the whole AC overhaul, so it blows extremely cold air. If you guys don't know, on these older WRXs, head gaskets are a huge problem, head gasket failures. So back in March when the engine was pulled, he got a new head gasket. He just put brake pads in about 1,000 miles ago. It came with a new, so this is the stock Subaru wheels with all-season tires, Goodyears on it. They got about a half of a quarter of tread. No, not half a quarter. Like they have a fourth of a quarter of tread. They got plenty of tread on them, so they're brand new all seasons. And it came with another set of wheels with winter tires, and I'll throw them up on the screen. As you can see, I was unsure about. I didn't see the rims at first, but I'm really happy with these rims, these wheels. In the wintertime, I'm gonna put mud flaps on this car. I'm gonna have the lights of an 18-wheeler. There's gonna be an unbelievable amount of lights on my car. In these winter tires, it's going to look like a fucking World Rally car. Just, it's going to look badass. Just don't get me wrong there. And it also came with a Cobb cold air intake. Throw that up on the screen too. And a Cobb access port. Now, I didn't know, and if you guys don't know, in the Subaru community, these Cobb access ports are a big deal. A lot of people run them, and they basically just give you a diagnostic of everything that's going on with the car, keeps you up to date on everything. And it's a $700 part. So he threw this in for me on the house. I might sell it, but I'm probably gonna end up using it because it's really cool. And what else? Yeah, so 30 minutes into my drive, check engine light goes on. I still had to drive for another 3 hours, so as soon as I saw the light, a tear fell from my eye, my butthole perked and clenched. Rage filled my body, my skin glowed red, and then I just thugged it out and drove it home for 3 hours. That was just the situation I was in. Car ran fine. I was going like 80 down fucking Interstate 84 in the fast lane because that's how I fucking do it. Car rides great, no leaks, steering column's great. I checked underneath for rust. He put it on lifts for me. No rust underneath the car. It was garaged its whole life. So that's why it's so clean. That's why the paint looks so good. And the interior, you're going to see it later. The interior is beautiful. Everything is stock. He kept everything. It just looks very clean. It looks almost brand new. It even kind of smells brand new. So he took care of this car. But, you know, it's a Subaru. It's going to have its problems. I'm hoping it's not a lemon. I'm hoping he didn't give me a fucking grenade that I'm going to be driving around. But there is a lemon law, even with private sellers in Connecticut and Massachusetts. So if something does go terribly wrong, I can get a refund. And if something does go terribly wrong, Kevin from Connecticut, you're going to get an earful. Car's going to get returned. And you're going to fucking pay me back. And on top of that, you're going to give me $2,000 in fucking cash for the inconvenience, buddy. So that's what Kevin's in the tricky situation right now as far as this WRX hatch goes. But yeah, that's the whole situation. The odometer looks like a goddamn Christmas tree. You would think it was fucking Christmas time if you went into my car and turned it on. It's just, you know, lights everywhere. The clutch squeaks slightly. And I put some WD-40 in it, and that helped because there's like a spring underneath the clutch. I sprayed it with some WD-40. That helped a lot. Clutch is heavier than I'm used to because I was, some of you guys may know, I had a 2023 Toyota GR86 brand new car, so the clutch was buttery as fuck. So I was kind of spoiled. This clutch is slightly heavier, but it's a lot easier to use than my 8.6. So dailying this thing is a lot easier, and it has all the intangibles. This car is Matt Marauder. If I was a car, this is what it would be. I know it's already fucked up and it might be a grenade, but I mean, I love this car so much. When I see it, when I get in it, when I drive it, so far, I just love it, even though it's already fucking me at 30 minutes in. But besides that, you know, if I'm just, you know, glass half full, the car is cool. You know, I love it. It's a 4-door, all-wheel drive hatch, which is my dream. I love it. I hate it and I love it. I hate it because it's broken, but I love it because it's fucking cool. So what was the problem? So I went to AutoZone and I was getting the battery and alternator checked just to make sure that it wasn't some sort of electrical problem. That was just like I was just throwing something out there. I was throwing shit at a wall hoping it would stick because I knew that it probably wasn't something with the battery. It was probably something more serious. Battery checked out. Everything was good there. So then at AutoZone, I had them plug the fucking sensor in that checks what the check engine light is reading. And it turns out that is an OCV, an oil compressor valve or something like that, which basically just supplies oil to the camshaft as far as I'm concerned. So it's like a $130 part. I bought it. It should be coming in on the 8th. I'm going to get it replaced. But I also have an appointment on Monday, the 7th, I believe, at a nearby mechanic. He's going to check the car out, see what's going on. But I'm pretty sure, as far as I know right now, and I mean, I'm crossing my fingers, toes, and I'm going so far as crossing my nutsack because I love this car so much, besides putting aside the fact that it's fucked. We already established that. It's just, I mean, look at it, man. Like, it's so nice. World Rally Blue, it is beautiful, man. And it's going to be a shame if it's just going to be a fucking pain in the ass the whole time. But I bought it expecting it to be a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? It's a 2012. It's got a good amount of miles on it, $75,000, not dollars, excuse me. This is a one take, so I'm kind of shit in the bed here. 75,000 miles on the motor. It has 120,000 miles on the chassis. And the reason for that is because there was an engine recall earlier when he had the car, so Subaru replaced the engine. So that's why the engine has slightly lower mileage than the chassis. But yeah, beautiful example. It's already broken, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. We'll get it fixed. We'll get on the road, and we'll get some good videos with it. We're going to have fun on this channel with this car if everything does work out. But that's the reason why there's been no videos about it so far. I did a little post, a sneak peek of it, but, we'll get some. When the car gets handled, then the channel will start getting fun again. We've had it's been a rough period of me trying to think of videos to post, but we're back on our car shit. So we're going to have a good time. And this guy went past me. I kept zooming in on him. I was trying to get his plates. Guys, run that guy's plates. He got a little too close to me when he passed. He was going a little too fast on my street. I don't appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know how much longer I have on this voice memo. I'm reshooting this because my first voice memo wasn't good. I didn't like the way it was. Here we go. The voice memo's about to end, so you're going to see the interior now. And this is what the interior of the WRX looks like. Wouldn't be a Matt Marauder video without a leg check. Quads busting through the skin. Calves looking like shovels with varicose veins going down the side, looking like a topographical map or a LiDAR scan of a jungle. Hatchback. I'm 23 feet tall. I got plenty of headspace in here. That's what the cabin looks like. Where are we going next, Matt? We're going checking the steering wheel really quick. You know, it turns as the steering wheels do. 5-speed, reverses down to the right, and that is the interior. All right, and it's really, really hot in here, so I'm going to show you guys the startup. We're going to be able to listen to it really quick, and I'm going to show you I already explained all the engine shit, so you don't have to worry about that. The check engine light's going to be on. Fucking sorry about it, but that's just what it is. We also do have a squeaky clutch, which I'll fix that eventually. It's not too bad right now, but this is what it sounded like. So I sprayed some, it was a little bit worse. I sprayed some WD-40, got rid of a lot of the squeaking. What else, man? Yeah, let's start the John up. So, as you can see, I've already shown you guys this, but the check engine, you got the tack. So that just is what it is. We'll get it fixed. I'm just glad it's not anything terminal as far as I know. Like I said, I'm going to get it looked at on Monday for the final diagnostic, but yeah, it's looking pretty decent right now. Well, actually, no, it's looking shitty because 30 minutes into getting the car, the whole operation was fucked. So, you know, I drove it home from Connecticut. After the check engine light came on, it was like 3 more hours of driving. So I ended up getting home. You know, the check engine light's been on ever since then, so I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to drive it much because I just don't want to fuck it up more than it might already be. You know what I'm saying? So we're still going to be pushing, although I thought I was done with it, the 2017 Torino Red Kia Sportage, which, you know, it is what it is. We'll get it figured out, and then we'll be daily in this thing. Cobb short shifter. So this is what the throw is looking like. You got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse is, I'm used to pulling up on the knob, and reverse is up and to the left. Here, you got to just fucking throw it in this way. I just didn't do it right, but, you know, it's down there. I should be clutching in, but it's down over here. Handbrake, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's what the interior looks like. What CC are we talking, sir?
600.
600 CC. Now, this is a Yamaha R6, if I am to believe correctly, correct?
I'll be correct, sir.
Okay, I'm going to get down by the exhaust. You're going to start the automobile up, as we like to call it, the Batmobile. Okay? Yep. And I'm down and ready. Here we go. Any day now.